my inky friends, it's Cindy Lynn with my inky fingers. Thank you so much for joining me today on my YouTube channel and blog. If you are new here, welcome. Today I am going to go and show you guys what I got out of the mini catalog, what I got out of Sale-A-Bration, and what I got out of the clearance rack, because the clearance rack pile was the bulk of my order, really. It was far more things in the clearance rack than out of the catalog. Now, with that being said, I'm not going to talk too much about this catalog today because I can't flip through it and show you, but I can flip through it and show you in January, and I have a live video scheduled. Be sure that you check for that and hit your notification bell if you're subscribed so you get notified when I go live. There's been some issues with that with YouTube in the past. Apparently it's been fixed. One can cross their fingers. However, first things first, before I go into all of my Stampin' Up stuff, I just did a video. It's all non-Stampin' Up stuff I've been buying lately, things I love, things I hate. I'll link it down below. I'll link it right here for you guys. But I did mention I was really disappointed about these guys. These are Heffy Doodle, and they are the Prehistoric Pals. Yes, Prehistoric Pals. I was so excited to get these because look at it. Come on. They're like Flintstones, meet the Flintstones. Hello. Who does not love French words are hard. Fred Flintstone. So I was excited to get these, and then I stamped them, and it just I reached out to the company. They got back to me right away. So ding 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 for customer service. I showed them some pictures. I showed them proof of my verification of purchase, and they said they could clearly see that the stamps weren't stamping properly. That is not something that they have. It's not frequent with their company. And you know what? With every single company, something happens every now and again. It's happened to you. It's happened to me. What counts is how the company deals with that. They have sent me a new set. No questions asked. So, well, other than the pictures, right? So they didn't give me a hard time. The customer service was awesome. So props to Heffy Doodle for that. And I'll let you know when I get the new stamps in how they perform. So into the clearance rack. These here, Love You Always treat box. I never see the value in buying these new, fresh out of the catalog because I don't know. I just don't see the value in the price. I mean, you know, all of those little heart treat boxes for cupcakes or whatever they were, I got those in clearance. I always get stuff in clearance because there's more value for me in clearance because I really don't have kids or a lot of people to make these kinds of things for. But now that I opened an Etsy shop, this folds down really nicely, so I may be able to do something with that as a little gift thing in my Etsy shop. So gold pizza boxes, same thing. I mean, I may be able to think of something to do with that. Or maybe one day if I ever decide to bake a cookie, put a cookie in it. I'm not sure, but anything is possible. These here, I picked these up. I want to say I picked them up the last time they were in clearance, but maybe they weren't in the clearance. Maybe I was just had FOMO that they were retiring and I wouldn't have any more, so I picked one up. And I only picked up one, whatever it was. And here I got 3 more because who does not love these? These are one of my favorite embellishments next to the Artistry in Bloom sequins that Stampin' Up has ever come out with. And these guys, the Whale of a Time, I have some really cute new little fishy stamps and stuff like that. And then that new die, there's a new die in the new catalog, and it's kind of like a sea die, and all the stuff is kind of growing up the sides, and then it opens up, so in the middle, if you will, you can put all your little thingies. And I thought, what a cute shaker card that might make. But I also grabbed these sweet little Valentine cards and more. I did a little gift set with these. I may have done it in a Stampin' Chat, something like that, but Valentine's is coming, and I thought these would be super cute on my Etsy shop. I'll probably do like the whole set, do it up and sell it as is because I got them so inexpensive, and the envelopes are cute. I mean, look at these cute little cards. I see somebody picking those up to pass out at the office, or, you know, for their princess daughter to have her hand them out to her besties. Everybody blamed me because these are gone, but it was not my fault. I only got 4. See, I wasn't too greedy. I was greedy before, and I must have 12 or 15 of these now, but these are the Champagne Mist Tsukiniko paint pots. They are my favorite shimmery splatter, if you will. I mean, I love them. And if you have not seen my sprays and splatters, what I'm talking about, I'll link that down below. I'll put a card up here as well for you. Dies. I have shown you guys these dies. I don't remember when, but I'm going to pull them out again because I want to tell you something. But I am only buying dies that cut something out that I don't have a stamp for, or I don't need a stamp for, like these trees, for example. I can just cut these out. I don't need any stamps. I can cut these out and I can make some backgrounds. So the tags, same things. The windows, same thing. Now, I want to mention, if you're not subscribed and clicking that little bell and making sure that you know when I post a video, you may want to consider that, because this here, not only are these great little tags, but I have a video coming up. It'll probably be in January, but I'm going to show you how to take one die and mass produce it, okay, with your scan and cut or your Cricut, whichever, because I'm going to be totally honest with you, honey. If I need 50 tags, I am not going to stand there and cut out 50 tags. If you are with me, give me a thumbs up. And if you're not with me, give me a thumbs up anyway, because we inky friends here, okay? Thank you. So those there will all go in their own little house in a stamping case. Now, Sale-A-Bration. Let's get this one out of the way, because I made a boo-boo. And my boo-boo was that I just dropped all my stamps on the floor. But my boo-boo was I ended up with a French one. This last digit, it's 158077. The last digit for the English version is not a 7. And whatever it was, I don't even know, because I hit a 7. And it wasn't until I looked at my order that I saw this cuckoo amical. And I was like, oops. But I'm okay with that. I'm going to tell you why. If you're in Canada, you'll probably appreciate this a little more. I was actually only after this bird and maybe the flowers. Like, I liked the bird, and really it was free. Would I have bought this? Absolutely not. It was free. It was a choice, right? And you need to have a $120 purchase for these, which I thought, they could have separated it. So I don't see me stocking up on this because of that, using two choices, right? But I was after the bird. So the French, I'm not terribly mad that I got the French, because I've been picking up some French sentiments, because Canada is French Canadian. Whereas in the States, I think you guys probably get Spanish, right? I'm not sure in other countries what you get, but it's always nice to have that second language, because for me, now that I'm on Etsy, I can make some French cards. So I'm not totally mad at that. And this one here is photopolymer, and still loving that they're putting this on the inside of the stamp case so that we can place all our stamps. Now, the paper. Let's talk about the paper. I know some of you are so super excited about this paper, and I was kind of disappointed. I'm not a fan of salmon, okay, but salmon peach. I like peach the fruit, but I'm not a fan of the color. So this one, it's okay. I mean, it's okay. It's not terrible. It's okay. This side of the paper I did like very much, so I will probably use that side more so than the peach side. Again, salmon, peach, whatever you want to call it. Wasn't a fan. And then they did it on the back side. So, this one I like. You know what I see on here? I see a panda. I see a panda on here. This would be a really cute background for a panda. So I may find a panda, and I can get 6 backgrounds out of there. So that's 6 panda cards. So I may do that. This one, I'm a fan of. I like the little bird, but again, this would have to be scaled much, much more down, because looking at the whole sheet, it's kind of busy. This one I like, again, even though there's peach in there, but it's kind of muted by all the other colors. And I like that little bird, so I'm okay with that. This one, again, just scale it down for your card. Not mad at that. The purple, I like purple. I'm not a huge fan of this shade of purple, but you know what? Whatever. It came in here. This one here looks like splatter, which is kind of cool. This one, stripey, is like, it makes my eyes hurt. It makes me think of those memes that I've said this before, but reminds me of those memes that they say if you stare at it long enough, you're gonna see something in there. Maybe if I stare at it long enough, I'll learn to like it. I don't know. But what's on the back side? Oh, perfect. There we go. I like that way more. And these little circles, these would be cute for birthday cards or whatnot. And as we know, I don't like the back, right? So there's all the papers. Let me know if you're with me or you are loving them, because I don't get mad at it. It's your taste. You know what I mean? If you love them, fantastic. All the power to you because you'll probably use all of them where I won't. The 6x6 I found, now these are all mixed up because I showed them in the after dark for my channel members, so they're all mixed up. But I found I liked the non-printed, well, they're all printed. One has kind of more pictures, if you will. The back is more muted. I kind of liked the opposite side of most all of them. So this one, little rainbows and suns, and it's kind of cute depending on, you know, what kind of card you're making. But I really liked the back of that one. So let's just put that there. This one here, I really, really like this little, I just like the background. This, not so much. So I like that side. And then this one, even though I think this is like mint macaroon, or maybe soft sea foam. I don't even like those greens, but this one, I'm kind of liking it. Way more than I'm liking that. So that I'm good to go with. This one, I really like all these little hearts. They're super, super cute. And this would be cute for a masculine card because it's got all the little hearts, but it's blue. Or a baby card, right? For a blue baby, for a boy. And this side, I'm not mad at that side. I like the rainbow, and I'm liking the color choices that they used for that. This one I'm not so much a fan of, but I do like the polka dots. This one's kind of cool because you can use this one for a night sky, a galaxy sky. I mean, there's all kinds of little ideas in there. And that one, that's kind of party confetti, right? Party confetti for a girl, possibly, or any kind of party, but I like this side better. And this one, you could get away with using this as grass because, I mean, it kind of from far away, it's got the little lines. And then there's another little, like, there's a design in here, you know what I mean? So, like it much more better, much more than the other side. Words are hard. So, this one here, I'm really liking that. I actually like both sides. This one here, I'm going to give that one that way and this one this way. I would probably use this one before I'd use that one, but I'm not mad at that one. This one here is super cute too. You could cut your clouds out of there because, I mean, that's the first thing that comes to mind for me. And then this side's cute too. So this one, I'll put both sides because I like both of those. This one's really cute. If you wanted to cut some suns out, you could cut suns out of a sun paper. That one, not so much. So we'll leave that one there. This one has got like a bazillion little rainbows. And what is with everybody with these new horseshoe type rainbows? Everybody's doing that. It's like there's a trend or something, right? This side's cute. You could cut these out on your brother. You may have to close some of that up. He might get a little confused there, but I actually just took an 8.5 by 11 sheet of cardstock and cut out the whole thing in clouds. And I did small, medium, medium, and large because if I cut out the whole sheet of 8.5 by 11 and then I put them in little baggies, it takes me one time to just sort them, right? And then next time I need them, I'm probably going to pull out the clouds because it's easier than cutting out 3 or 4 clouds every single time you want to put clouds on your cardstock. So this one I'll give both sides because that's cute, and you could even cut it out by hand if you wanted to. This one here, Stampin' Up! Actually has in the catalog some new little gems coming out, and some of them look like pebbles, which had I noticed them, I would have picked them up because they would have gone cute with my Flintstone stamps, right? Those Prehistoric Pals. But the gems look like these, okay? Maybe not the little ones, but these larger ones. And they've got some in some pastels, I think greens and uh, pinks, I think. Don't quote me. But then they've got some darker colored ones and they look like pebbles, which I really like that. Even my gnome cards that I do, you know, you've got a little scene, you've got some grass or some dirt, those little pebbles. I'll probably get a few of those. So that is kind of cool. This would be all right if you cut it out maybe and just used one. I'm not a fan of this style of rainbow. I don't know. Let me know. Are you a fan of that style of rainbow, or am I being picky? I don't know. But last things that I got from the discount clearance rack are these here. Love You Always, but these remind me of the falls. They've got some really nice prints in there. I won't open them and go through them because you guys have seen them before. But the Love You Always foil sheets, these are foil sheets. They're colors that I can't get anywhere else. When it comes to gold and silver, I can get those on Amazon. I actually have them in my kit.co under stationery, but I can get a whole pack of those so inexpensive. But these nice colors, and they go really well with these. I got them on clearance, so I feel good about it. All right, now for actual items, this came from the annual catalog, but it's envelopes because I am going through envelopes like crazy right now with my Etsy shop. So I picked up the Stampin' Up ones. I used to buy the Dries ones. They were 50 for 4.99. They have dropped off the face of the planet. They are gone. Maybe I bought them all. Maybe you bought them all. Maybe we bought them all. I don't know, but they are gone. And I wasn't mad at the quality of those. The quality of the Stampin' Up ones are fantastic. I get them quick. I know that they're good. And I'm kind of afraid to buy anything else. I've looked at a lot on Amazon. And honestly, I can't find anything that makes me feel like I want to try it because I read the comments and I see pictures and they put stuff inside them. You can see through them and they're just poor quality. So I'm like, if it's not broke, don't fix it. This goes towards my monthly or quarterly CSV. So I'm going to keep buying the Stampin' Up envelopes. Now, this guy, I don't know what made me get him right away, but I like embossing folders. I like texture. And this one here, the Hive 3D, I mean, it's so cute. Now all I have to do is find some cute bees because I don't have any cute bees. If you know of a company that's got cute bees, let me know so I can check it out. But this here, as soon as I saw it was cling, it was sold. I had to get it. If you've ever tried embossing on photopolymer stamps or with not on with photopolymer stamps, it's just a pita. I mean, it's a struggle. I've been using actually Deb gave me a tip and she said to try just using the white craft ink, which I find helps. But you know what? If I can get good sentiments on cling, I am going to get them all the way. And this one has so many cute ones. I mean, these are all they're all so many cute. Like look at the like all of them. I really like them. The only qualm I have is sometimes I wish they were a little smaller. That's all. Like skinnier, smaller. I wish everything in this room was skinnier and smaller. Smaller. Don't listen to me. Anyhow, happy and heartfelt. Now, here's what I like about this, and this is good. Pay attention. This script can go two ways. Okay, it can go with your actually here. I forgot to show you the Sale-A-Bration one, but it can go with kind of everyday images, your cutesy images, your plain Jane images, your colored images. So you could do this with any of these scripts here. See what I mean? Like they kind of just go. I mean, they work together well. But if you wanted to pull out something fancy, they go on with that as well. So that I was really impressed with that. I like the script. I wish that they would give us longer script sentiments rather than stacking them like this. How do you like them? Do you like them that they're stacked like this? I like them like that for the inside of my card, but for the outside, I like to have the long skinny strips and then I can mask it easy and then put it one above the other if I wanted to. This way just makes it a little bit more difficult with masking because of the height and, you know, the mountains and valleys in the actual script if you're following me. But I still really like it. It does go with fancy and it does go with more plain. Speaking of more plain, I mean, how can you not get this set? For me, I mean, I'm obsessed with it. I love it. All these little vehicles and the presents here aren't actually attached to the car. So I'm probably going to just stamp surgery, cut those right off because this you can, I did a card 2 winters ago with a little giraffe poking out the top and it was kind of like the car had a sunroof. You could do that here too, right? But if the presents are there, then you're kind of stuck. So think outside the box. Mask them if you don't want to cut them off of the actual rubber. You don't want to separate them. That's totally fine. I understand. But you can mask them and then do other things with that stamp. That would be super cute, right? So I really like this one. And I see me getting a few extras of those for giveaways when Sale-A-Bration is over. Mischievous Mice. I saw this little guy in the corner and I was like, oh my gosh, Todd #1 loves cheese. And speaking of cheese, if you are channel membering on Thursday after my birthday bash came to the Inky Fingers After Dark, right in the beginning, as soon as we started, Todd sat here and I am going to throw him under the bus and tell you, he cut the cheese. It was like, and he's like, I can't believe you told everybody I did that. I'm like, he throws me under the bus, so I threw him under the bus. But now this here, I could make a card for him and I could just put, who cut the cheese? I don't know if it's just my man or your men do that too, but it's like I think it's a guy thing, right? So this here, he loves cheese and he loves to cut the cheese. So he's probably getting this card in the not so distant future. But I really, really like the sentiments here. Now, this guy, let's talk about him. This one here is just a quick note to say, doesn't he look kind of scared? Like just a quick note to say, and then you open the card. I'm terrified of you. Like he looks scared. I don't know. And I thought about maybe playing with his eyebrows a little bit. I might try that, stamp him and see like what kinds of expressions I can get if I play with his eyebrows. But he really looks scared. I don't know what he's scared of. And this guy, it didn't occur to me until I was picking this stamp set apart. But this guy has got two little eyebrows right here, and his nose is way over there. And then obviously his other eye is on the other side of his head. But why is his eyebrow here? These are the things that people probably never notice that I notice. And it's probably due in part to the fact that I used to have a digital stamp company. So it was my job to kind of go over all the stamps and look for these things. And I look for them. I apologize. But they are super cute. It is a host set. I can help you get that if you want to have a virtual party. Let me know. I'd be more than happy to help you with that. Now, for my last stamp set, I've been asking people every now and again here and there what stamp set you thought was my favorite in the catalog. And if you want to pause here and leave me a comment down below on what you thought it was, I'll trust you. I know you wouldn't cheat. So pause here. And now my favorite stamp set out of the whole mini catalog is nuts and bolts. Okay, because if you know me, you know I am nuts and bolts over anything like aliens and monsters and robots. I mean, come on, every single one of these robots is so stinking cute. This guy, Todd, is working on his Mustangs all the time. This reminds me of a little mechanic. This one here, you could color him in blue with a red heart. This would be a perfect Valentine's Day, anniversary, birthday. They're all so cute for masculine and for kids too, right? But think of adults with these cards as well. This guy here, I mean, you make my heart go beep. I'm nuts and bolts about you. HB to you, happy birthday, greetings, kind human. I would probably take the kind out of there and just do greetings, human, and take the comma out. I don't put commas where they're supposed to be, but nevertheless, I really, really, really like this set. So cute. And it's cling, which makes things even better because everybody loves their red rubber, right? So there you have it. That's what I got. Thank you so much for joining me today. And until I see you again, take care and happy stamping.